Once again, it's me and my boy. I'm a little high, but it's me and my boy this week. We don't have a guest, so per usual, we got some great conversation in store, and of course, it's your boy Boogie Ogoon. Him at the
For sure.
him for knee,
That guy.
him the G. Him who doesn't hide, him who seeks, him with the shortest arms, him still with the longest reach. And we got my boy, of course.
Precious, with a precious perspective. And as Boogie said, it's us today. We was having a little dialogue off camera a second ago. We were talking about music, Chicago scene. You can probably peep Boogie's shirt right now. He's got some shout out FC Network. Some pretty notable Chicago artists throughout, dope artists. And in saying that, I'm gonna ask you, starting out, like, what type or how do you think like the Chicago trend changed? I feel like them rappers from Chicago is different from like the Chief Keef, Dirk era rappers of Chicago.
Oh yeah, and that's because all these cats like, well, other than Bump J was kind of like in the mix of that era.
You said them
like,
niggas grown.
Yeah, for the most part. So they was talking about what they was talking about, but the drill scene really wasn't out yet. Like I said, Bump was kind of like right before that. You feel me? Like literally right before that. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Bump was like right before that. Then after that, Lou, Pac, and it took off. But like I say, I remember being in high school when niggas was listening to Bump. But Bump really wasn't drill music. It was like smooth. He was talking this shit.
And Bump money gangster. Yeah,
but Bump was rapping too. Type. Yeah.
I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, those, granted, I'm sure all of them started at young ages, rapping and doing whatever, putting words together. By the time they came out, they was grown, I feel like. Mm-hmm. And so when you at that age, it's certain things that I feel like you're going to talk about, you're going to rap about. Whereas, like you said, the drill era, a lot of these niggas was shorties, you know what I'm saying?
And it was rapping about what was happening though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
On
it
me,
was their story, you know what I'm saying? So like niggas was dying and shit, but like niggas wasn't really broadcasting it too much. It might have been some slick jab here, slick jab there, but then like I say, the drill scene came and really, cause and it's crazy. I saw somebody say this when drill rap first came out. Drill rap really wasn't even the name dropping in the killing. It was more like when Pac and Lou was doing drill. It was like feel good music. You want to pop a pill, you want to bust. It was a little some of that in there, but it wasn't what drill rap really is though. It's not the same thing. Like when Pac and the first drill artists came out, LEP Bogus Boys and shit like that. It wasn't, like I said, it was more smooth. Like you said, grown man, niggas was grown, you know what I'm saying? It was like the drill scene changed, you know what I'm saying?
But I think that comes with the characters. What they say, the game never changed, the players do.
For sure.
And so understanding that the different young rambunctious niggas that was coming onto the scene was actually doing the stuff that they was rapping about. And I think that it changed really into I want to say a gloating, but like a one-up type thing. Like that's what niggas got to war. Really. And and I swear to God, like it's so funny being from Chicago, in Chicago, while a lot of that stuff was going on, but a lot of that stuff was unbeknownst to me. Like it's fucked up. I hate rapping drill music and rapping about niggas dead homies because the shit sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, damn, R.I.P. this nigga, but this nigga really, like, man, snapping on your mans right now. But it's understanding that I think at a point, it became rap. Rap is really about like boasting, bigging ups type shit. And shit, what bigger way to big up? We ain't really got shit but to say how we got the ups on you and we smoked your homie and we did this, that, and other, because it ain't really shit else.
So that's all niggas know.
Yeah.
So niggas ain't getting no money for real.
Yeah, like that shit is tough. Yeah. Like,
so and like I said, even though I'm older, but we all like the drill rap. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy now that I'm getting older. I really kind of slowed down on it a whole lot, because you know what I'm saying. It's just
that shit too harsh for your eardrums and your frequencies.
Yeah, like damn, you niggas still out here sliding, gliding, and providing shots in the streets, huh? Like I'm like damn, like shit, like still it's been. Then 20 years now, you niggas still out here smoking shit.
Still niggas alive to smoke.
Yeah, man, y'all killing babies at this point. Everybody niggas being born. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like I said, now that I'm old, I'm kind of like I wouldn't say mainstream music, but I still listen to who I listen to. I'm just happy I got to witness the drill scene though, just as far as like the beforehand, then the midst of it, then I kind of like the height of it, then you know what I'm saying, and what it is now,
and what it produced.
Yeah,
because
there's all drill rappers now. These niggas getting signed to be in jail a month later. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is killers for real, or want to kill something. So I hate that it got there. You know what I'm saying? But niggas won't let you rap now unless you halfway
something about something.
Yeah, your homie and them ain't gonna co-sign you. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be involved. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I hate that the drill rap has gotten to that point. But it's culture now. It's a part of the culture. It's a part of what happened.
And like you said, like to think about how it's transcended into the rest of the world and New York drill and maybe some type of down south British drill.
And it's crazy. New
York,
New York
drill. I fuck with UK drill.
In New York, you fuck with it, but you don't fuck with that shit for real. But they be having bro. It's damn near a level right under New York drill. Like, cause for some reason, you haven't noticed, all New York drill got that same
little
bop,
gumbo.
Bop. Like that's one thing I will, with no disrespect to anywhere else, cause we started it, so you can't say we didn't.
Yeah.
But Chicago drill rap is so versatile.
Yeah.
Like it's so like all them niggas in New York was kind of like sounding the same.
The same person. Damn near. Yeah.
I didn't know who. Then I found out niggas was with this nigga and this nigga was. But all you niggas is.
I think also, and this shit just came to me while we sitting here discussing it in a space of talking about sound frequencies and what. So the difference I think between Chicago drill rap and again any other place, like that was, I feel like, an actual movement here that niggas started, and like you said, you was able to kind of watch grow from point A to point B, whereas at other places they saw, damn, Chicago drill, we be doing shit like that too, let's talk about our shit. So it's kind of like
now they turning their niggas up, because now we got a round. You rap, you gonna rap too.
Yeah. And so
hey, take this gun.
But with that, I feel like it became more so, and I feel like an old nigga, you finna say this shit, but like it came more like bibbity bop commercial, like to where it's like, let's sell this culture, you know what I'm saying? Versus I feel like a Chicago drill that was real, like raw. It was authentic. It was a lot of these niggas that for real, and that's, again, no disrespect to nowhere else. Y'all be drilling in the streets, cool. You know,
we didn't say that you didn't.
Yeah, like
we believe you.
You hear me? But understanding that here, I think that because, like I said, glorifying being able to smoke a op, getting the ups on a motherfucker, because that's really all you had, so to speak. Like, I get to slide with my little niggas, my little crew every day, and we took one
drugs,
of your,
we off.
You know what I'm saying? Like
waking up with nothing else to do.
Yeah,
school.
You know what I'm
What's
saying?
that?
Yeah. So it's like that shit was so just that bang bang. Cause I feel like that's talk about the transition of drill. I feel like when Chief Keef, as crazy as it is, as I'm about to say this shit, like I feel like is probably like the generation under us. I can see him being like their Hove. Yeah.
The greatest rapper of all time.
I can see them being like,
because to even like how you said, people in our generation, it's not quite the same, but we understand and recognize what he single-handedly like I said, it was some four founders before him.
Yeah.
But as far as the level he took it to and who he became, and like you said, to the younger generations, like I know I've heard the young boys and the Glorrillas and the people 27 and younger, 25 and younger. Keith is a big dog. Right. You know what I'm saying? Keith to some of our generation. Keith one of them, even though we might not listen to him as much because he ain't, he got a different sound.
Facts.
But I still try to tune into him and just hear him talking some big dog shit sometimes because that's what he really be on.
He a big dog. He a big dog. He a big dog. I never would have thought that. I'm not gonna lie. No offense. When I first heard Bang Bang, I had
the same.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
Same. And it's crazy because around the Bang Bang time, I was still kind of like outside. You feel me? So I heard my little homie and them listening to it, and I'm like, bro, cut that off. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then like you say, it be something about the waves, them it be
and when that shit catch you.
Because once they tried to force it on me, I'm like, fuck it, let me. But then it wasn't even they forced it on me. It's they forced it on me, and then I saw it growing. So I'm like, let me
to come back to Keith. That Back from the Dead mixtape. Hey,
I don't think niggas mentioned it that much either.
That shit was like,
you said that's top 100 in your catalog of mixtapes.
To say that I wasn't fucking with him, and it wasn't even that I wasn't fucking with him from Bang Bang, but it was like, come on now, where is this gonna go? His image just wasn't it. I didn't, and so
one viral video, he won't get too much more.
Yeah, but he dropped that tape, and I said, fuck.
After the got shot, they say police shootout. We don't even know. I don't know if it happened or not. Some people do know if it's true. I don't care.
Yeah.
But he had a story behind it, and niggas said he was dead. Yeah. And I remember hearing Bang Bang, and niggas just jump in the room and saying Chief Keef was dead, and I'm like, fuck.
Damn, this young kid was just...
like, damn, just Bang Bang. That's all I heard from him.
No, me.
Now he's dead. But he died and came back to life.
Back from the dead.
Back from the dead.
He did. He brought lyrics from hell because the bitches was tough. Like you talking about.
She said she loved me, whatever that is.
I don't know.
That was my... Hey, so with that being said, you got a top 5 of like drill rappers from Chicago? Like
top 5 drill rappers. Fuck. No
particular order if you ain't got one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Cause I don't even want to say 5. Cause I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with Louis. That's easy.
Ding. That's a great pick. He's also
I'm gonna say Herb.
I think Herb may be on my list as well.
Yeah. I don't know if my boy would be considered a drill rapper, but I fucked with Polo G.
We could throw Polo G in there. We could throw Polo G in there.
I got Herb, Louis, Polo G.
We could throw Polo G in there. Polo G made decent music too.
Yeah, I fuck with Polo G. And it's fucked up. I was really rocking with my boy Bibby at a point in time. Bibby and Herb damn near had it. Like them. And I'm trying to think. My last one. Who would be my last pick?
Would it not be Keith?
Facts. Yeah. Easy. Facts. Yeah. I feel like we was talking about Keith, and because again, I think that the people that I just named were like, and granted, I feel like Herb and Bibby came out after Keith, damn near. And I feel like Keith was damn near in his own lane. Like after, like even other, that Chief Keef shit was like beyond drill. Like the niggas that I just like Louis, for example. Like again, talk about forefathers.
You say that Chief Keef shit was like global international.
Thing, yeah.
Like
niggas jumped on that don't like and all that, and it just you like you said, you literally watch the Chief Keef era grow legs. You feel me? Like that bitch went from, like you said, this little dirty nigga bang bang and his homie, probably mama or auntie crib, total of pistols, all that shit, to Back from the Dead, to Don't Like,
Almighty
to
Souls,
yeah, like so it was like that's, but yeah, Keith easy. What about you?
I'm gonna go Lou. I'm gonna go Pac.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Herb. I'm gonna go Keith. I'm not gonna go Polo G.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not.
I feel like I'm missing somebody. And I fuck with Polo G, but I feel like I threw him in the mix over somebody that I'm like not thinking about right
Pappy
now.
Pappy was cold.
Pappy was tough.
Pappy was cold, but still, let me.
In the end, he was. I feel, and that's the only reason that I'm questionable with Polo G, because I feel like Polo G came out like at the tail end of drill, like, and to where it's like you said, he was able to actually make, and not to no discredit to his artistry as if he couldn't, but he could make regular song commercial music.
Facts.
That wasn't just drill music. Because I feel like for a time, Keith damn near had it to where that's all niggas really wanted to hear from Chicago niggas. Like, niggas don't give a fuck about you niggas making a song. We want to smoke this nigga that you smoking on. Because even with thinking about that whole
I'll probably throw Bibby at the last one.
Free crack, G.
Yeah.
Bibby, I ain't gonna lie.
Bibby had the wave.
I heard it bad, funny business. I don't know niggas' business, but it was not good business. And I feel like that shit, because I ain't gonna stunt. I expected it. I know he
because Bibby know we want music so bad, and it's like, damn, you just not gonna give us none at all. Like, you're not just give us no music.
Yeah, on me. That's why I say some funny business. I don't be knowing niggas' stories and shit. Yeah. But yeah, like, because I thought it was a time when Herb and Bibby, when they first came out, it was like, all right, is these niggas a group? Then it was like, all right, nah, these niggas not a group. They just two rapping ass niggas. Cool. And I felt like Bibby they kind of
had changed the drill. Meaning like the first time I heard a couple niggas that's down the rap for a homicide, I was at my homie Josh crib and he was playing that shit and he was like, well, you ain't heard these two niggas yet from over east, so da 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 da. I'm like, I haven't, but you know, like I said, it was so many niggas doing that shit at the time, like, and he played that shit. And he was like, boy, these niggas gonna be better than Keith, better than, which I don't think that ever happened. It didn't happen, but at the time you thought you could have thought that,
that's the part, yeah.
And I heard it, and I'm like, they rapping for real, but you know, at the time it was like, then I kept seeing Herb and Bibby on my mama. Then you saw Herb, you saw Bibby, then you saw, you know, I kept, so I say, damn, Shorty and them, I heard that song, and it's crazy. I saw the nigga Herb the next day. It's crazy. He had just life work. The nigga went to Hyde Park. You know, he's a Hyde Park. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm alumni if niggas ain't graduated. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's what makes you an alumni for real. You know what I'm saying?
I'm alumni.
Yeah. A former Hyde Park student. I want to just get my grammar correct. Former Hyde Park student. Right. You feel me? I heard the song and I went to holler at my radio TV teacher the next day and nigga walked right past me. And like I said, I just saw the nigga on the YouTube. Yeah, the night before. And I'm like, bro. And I went and I hollered at my old teacher, like, yeah, I I think I just seen this nigga from this video last. She like, oh, Herb. She knew exactly who the fuck I was talking about. So he had a little name, like motherfuckers was fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it was crazy to see they blew up. You know what I'm saying? Like and did they thing. And so yeah, like I said, I probably I throw Bibby on that list, but niggas like Chief Keef for sure, Lou for sure, Pac for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like. And if you had some 6-man people in there, we can name a few, but we ain't got to do all that.
I was about to say, because that was tough enough. Because like I say, my memory don't even be working like that. I had to really pull them niggas, like, because it was a point. I ain't gonna even stunt. That was like what 2012 to I feel like 2013 outside of Wayne. I was damn near only listening to Chicago. I was damn near only listening to Louis, Herb, Keith, motherfucking Bibby.
What you listen to some nigga named Panamera?
My boy Panamera P. Yeah, you still be checking for him? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, okay. He had the Fly Rack series he was doing. I don't know. I ain't checked for anything this shit, but yeah, like he was another one of them guys. Him and I think Pirate Ream. I don't know what little area, whatever they from, but they was rappers though. And that's like, I think to go back to the statement that you said about people, what is it, Herb or Bibby being better than Keith. I think that what ended up happening, Keith is time and place for everything, and everything just aligned perfectly in the space. Whereas I feel like the industry would have got hold of somebody like Lou, and Lou was already a man. You know what I'm saying? He already grown. So y'all probably gonna sell him on an image and doing whatever. But for the most part, this nigga's got what he's doing. And being a Chicago niggas. Again, young rambunctious niggas. It's kind of hard to keep niggas in line anyway. And so even with Keith, I feel like he was young enough for the industry to try to like mold, and because they couldn't mold him, I feel like and it was crazy too though, because I don't even think Keith. I think Keith may be signed to a nigga, but I don't think Keith signed to like one of these. Yeah, so like a major label.
Keith was big enough to get away and still survive through. And still be one of them niggas.
He was on a label.
He was with Interscope at first.
Okay, bet. Yeah.
He was with Interscope at first.
On me. And I feel like what it was, because even I always think back to an interview I was watching with 50 Cent, and he was talking about how he didn't show up to, I forgot what song, video. Yeah. 50 was talking about how he didn't show up. And how it was fucking him up because he had paid and and I'm like, that's a young Chicago nigga for you. Like, I don't give no fuck that you 50 Cent. Like, if I got some other shit.
I'm Chief Keef. I'm hotter than you right now.
You hear me? Like, you damn near trying to ride my wave. And I feel like a lot of times
and it's crazy because even it's how we said though, and too, 50 Cent had great albums and shit. But I don't think it's a generation of niggas or people because there was so many other niggas out there to say 50 Cent they favorite rapper.
And so check me out. Beyond favorite rapper, bro. And this, again, all this shit, I'm thinking about it as we talking about it. Chief Keef became a blueprint. It's not too many blueprint artists, for real. You got your Hoves, now Drakes and or Coles or Kendricks. Keef, in a sense of that drill era and just era of like, shit, again, Pack, Smoke, all that shit. Like, niggas was talking about smoking a little nigga that they didn't even know it was a name. Niggas thought that was actual weed. Like, that's the
wave that
again global phenomenon type
wave
shit
that I used to have to tell niggas to stop saying that.
Yeah,
like I was out of town and shit, bro. Like, you shouldn't say that.
You don't know that guy, and you don't know who you're saying that around. Who feels the way about that? Which, again, on my behalf, maybe what's my nigga? R.I.P. Duck. What was
exposing me?
You got it, shit. Shit, I hear that.
Leave it down.
Why was he on this bitch talking so crazy? RP, you dead niggas, but do I care? I don't know.
I'm just listening for the music. You can't tell me. I'm a civilian. You cannot tell me to pick and choose who I listen to and what I like.
He is rapping about you dead niggas, like, and doing a good job. But I digress. And going into that, though, I ask you, how essential or important do you think that rap music, especially because of the content in which it talks about glorifying a certain lifestyle, all that different type of stuff, do you believe that it is a young man's sport? Like, you should stop rapping and or stop rapping about certain things at a certain age?
No, because, you know, all the old niggas got, you know, it's still Jordan fans and shit that still think Jordan the greatest. So it's still, as long as you're an old nigga that's rapping, you still got your crowd of people that, you know, listen. And as long as they putting they younger people on you, you know, you could maybe survive for a while. You know, Hov has done it. You know, it's still niggas still going platinum. Like, not really.
Oh, me. Hov has done it. Yeah.
Hov is pretty much damn near about it. Unless Eminem drop or some shit. But, you know, that's a whole different type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But right now it is a younger nigga game. We back to the females really got this bitch right now as far as the rap game. But we back to damn near party music. We back to with the driller shit kind of damn near. Nigga might still get talked about getting nigga might get shot in one of these parties, but it's because he tweaking with the hoes or something. But you know, Skilla Baby. The Rob 42s, nigga, like that. 49, 40, yeah, Rob 49, no disrespect, Rob 40, but you know, I like the music. Baby girl, you're fine. Baby girl, you're fine. Like it's kind of uplifting the women in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you bad, yeah, you know you bad. You know it's coming.
It's about go to work.
And you know if the songs for those be, you know, that's what turned the clubs up. That's what turned
that's what set the trends.
Yeah, that's what set the trends. The Money Bag Yo was doing it for. You know what I'm saying? He had the women's lingo down pack and knew what they were saying and got a bad bitch at the crib that be period
influencing the ladies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's what music I think is transitioned to. Like I say, the females kind of fake got it, and it's kind of getting back to just some smooth, like it's like niggas talking they shit. Niggas rapping while they doing it, but niggas talking they shit. They talking about they J, they talking about they cars, they talking about the women in the club shaking ass. Niggas ain't really talking about smoking each other. Yeah, niggas ain't really, you know what I'm saying? It's getting to, you can get smoked. But
talking about you can get smoked. You don't have to get smoked.
Yeah, niggas ain't even mentioning that like that. Niggas is chilling, niggas is playing, trying to get their money, hoping the motherfucker don't backdoor them. Like, and niggas be down over the money now, it seem like, you feel me? So it ain't really like, it's getting, like, it's still niggas drill rapping, but the mainstream niggas, the mainstream niggas that's top on the charts, Boss Man, D-Lo right now, Skilla Baby, Rob 49s, niggas like that. Even Future, damn near still make that turn up club. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it's at. It's about feel good music again. You know what I'm saying? We listen to the Kendrick and the Lamar's and the J. Cole's because we gonna listen to that. But when we out, we ain't listening to that. You feel me? You put that in your headphones, you work out to that shit. But you ain't riding to that shit. You riding to the new Skilla Baby, the new, you know what I'm saying? Like, them the niggas that's really, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, the women. Shit, the women got this bitch in the chokehold right now. You know what I'm saying?
You got a top 5, top 3 ladies?
Whew. Like on some right now shit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Nicki Minaj first. For sure. And only because I watched Nicki grow from, you know, younger Nicki. But Nicki, I was just driving for work, listening to the radio and shit. And I, you know, I'm listening to the radio, and Nicki been fucking the remasters up lately. Like she been like, but she's still doing her thing. Like Nicki not weak. Like she
never been.
Yeah, and she's still top tier at her. So I gotta put her number 1. Just on some rap shit. 2. I'm gonna have to go Cardi B. And she only got one album, but her feature presence is ambitious.
Oh, yeah.
And the other little females coming in the game, no disrespect on the B word, but y'all say it. The B words, sure. The B words coming in under her, and the young women, the queens coming in under her. They want to hop on the track with Cardi. You know, she gutty, she talks, she got the sex appeal, she talked the sex appeal shit, but she's still on some, you know what I'm saying, some street type, you know what I'm saying? So, and I probably only got 3 because I don't listen to too many. I don't know if I'd call her a rapper or artist, but I think I would call her a rapper. She an artist though. But I like Coi Leray. You know what I'm saying? But on some rap shit that I know a rapper, I'd have heard some Lotto before and was like, okay, Lotto.
It's crazy. Yeah. She was on Rap Game
back in the day.
Yeah. And she was out, and that's one thing that I will say, even in that space, and excuse my bias, whatever the case, like, it's a thing that I would say I'm going to steal 2 of yours in being Cardi and Nicki, and then I'm going to go Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg can really rap.
Yeah, and I like women who I feel like I can take the sex appeal away, and when I listen to your shit, it's some shit that as a man I can. And granted, they do WAP and they pussy pop and all that shit. They gotta make their brand music for their audience and demographic. But when I can listen to your music and take away the fact that you got a pussy, it's like, I bet I fuck with this. And I feel like they got music and creativity in that space that's like, I bet I could damn near listen. But I as far as new chicks, I damn near really I want to see with that little chick Yachty co-signing right now, Caribou. I feel like she's smooth on the rap tip. And then it's this other little chick I've been fake listening to. I don't even on Instagram. I be following her page, Backwood Brat or Backwood Boy, some shit with some backwoods, whatever.
She decent?
She got a unorthodox flow, and that's what I think I like about it more so than anything. She give me like she from Cali or some shit, some West Coast, and she just be talking real. You ever listen to Sugar Free? He a nigga from Cali, pimp type nigga. Nah.
Nigga with the suit?
I don't think.
I think I have heard the nigga. He be talking like a
pimp. Yeah, old pimp type nigga. But yeah, kind of that type flow. Or nah, I'm not even finna compare her to that because I was finna say my nigga Kimi Casanova, but that young man really be rapping and shit, so I ain't gonna. But she's solid though. All that to say, shorty smooth type, and so. And that kind of, because we've been all over the place, going back to the idea of music and I guess its foundation of spoken word, how do you think that as an artist where you are today and compared to where you were as a shorty, obviously the content changes because you as a man has been through different stuff now, but if you were looking at yourself as the nigga in St. Benedict's cafeteria rapping in comparison to him, you know what I'm saying? Could you fathom you being in this space type shit?
For sure. I was supposed to be here. Facts. Yeah, for sure. Like it should have been sooner, but it took time.
You talking about I arrived when I arrived?
Yeah, I arrived when I arrived, which I was gonna do regardless. So like I said, I for sure. Now I look back and I was like, yeah, I should have. I could have been on this vibe a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's I'm just happy to be here. For real. Happy to be here.
Facts. I feel that. And would that be something that you maybe said, like, if you could not? I'm not a fan of hypotheticals, but we're here. Would you have told yourself, like, hey, stay on this way?
Sure.
Okay.
For sure. For sure. It's, but like I said, shit happens. Shit happens. And, you got to find the love for your passion again. Sometimes you lose it. I had lost it, found it again, whether it came now, whether it came later. I did it. It's just time to be greater. You feel me?
With that being said, you got anything else, brother?
Once again, I appreciate you. Appreciate Real Duncan.
For sure.
He's here. Make sure y'all go check out No Designer podcast. Do I have anything? Well, we were talking about the drill scene, and before I close out and let you close out, I just want to say to the young kids, we do not promote violence, killing, shooting others. It's I know it could be a life that you think is great. I know it could be a life that you and I don't know why you could think that, but we all make mistakes, and we all have fell in love with things we probably shouldn't have fell in love with to make it better the wording for you. So no judgment being held here, but you deserve better than that. The people who raised you or are raising you probably deserve better than that. I don't know. But like I say, do it for yourself. You deserve better than that. Stay in school. Get a job. Go to college. Hey, at this point, you can be whatever you want to be. You got your camera phone, a video iPhone, whatever. You can be whatever you want to be. So, like I said, the streets ain't it. It never turns out how you think it's gonna turn out. And I'm gonna let Precious holler at you people.
And that's a fact. And going off of that, piggybacking off of that into a Precious perspective, I'm gonna say, make sure you use your passion on purpose, in a sense that a lot of that stuff, the thing about, again, that made the Chicago drill era so unique was the passion behind these young, not really having much else to do and or live for kids, talk about, share, express their stories, and have the world listen. You know what I'm saying? Even though they talking about fuck shit, they talking about killing their brothers, and you know what I'm saying, all this different type of stuff. So I think that though as an art form and as a culture we were able to appreciate it, one of the main takeaways from it should be that we all have the burning desire to do and or be something. Whether that's spoken word artist, whether that's a rapper, whether that's a hooper, whatever. You want to be something, and you have the ability to do so. You just got to make sure you're aiming that passion in the right direction and find your purpose. Like you said, even in getting back to spoken word for you, you had to find your passion. And so I don't know that people often realize how much passion is a superpower for real, because when you have your idea behind what it is you want to do, how you want to execute all that, and nothing or nobody can tell you different, you won. Like, that's it, because now you're only finding ways to come out on top. You're not going to let a motherfucker tell you no, or you're not going to let somebody take away from. So again, with that being said, make sure you make your passion, your purpose, your passion. And with that, we out.
Peace.